Это больше я петь не умею, прошу прощения. Егор Пирожков вызову. Сейчас он бахнется. Какого? Есть. Тихо, тихо. 6 раз пошел. А где она вообще? Сколько ты еще будешь нам?
Короче, это видео про бравл старс. И сегодня я вам расскажу про бравл старс и про его финал. То есть, первое, вот сейчас тут финал был, да? И сейчас мы его будем смотреть. Супер. Стоп, а где он тогда вышел? Он на Суперселе вышел? А, вот ссылка.
Bless his charitable effort, but flying does cause some disturbing sense.
Alright, it's going to be an early control from Tribe, being assisted by the minecart right now, keeping Clash back. And Clash to get more success pushing that as GA takes so much damage against Tyrant Spark. Chaos also getting low in health. With the minecart appearing again, Tribe are going to have a little bit more time, although now they want to retreat, that's been boxed. I don't think they're looking to retreat though.
No, they're not looking to retreat. And this is a really tough spot with the new map. Because obviously Minecart Madness was updated throughout the year, adding the ropes in which you can shoot through, can't move. It gives less opportunity for time the healing turret down in a forward position. You can see that why it's so far back, because there's just no cover to play around that it's really easy for Clash to be able to take that out and just put further forward.
9 gems, out of 10 gems collected. Zulan, well, all 3 members of the team are carrying gems, so any elimination would do the job for Clash now, but the minecart is getting in the way. This push is so difficult. Gie falls down, Muniz falls, and Chaos is all that remains. And Chaos not going to manage this. Try Red take the next game grab.
First game going their way. It's a great way to start off the second set, keeping momentum in their favour, keeping AC Milan Clash out of this series. Looking to have a 3-0 sweep, I imagine. Get it over with, get through to the semi-finals, and put some fear into a newly morale-boosted INTZ after their upset victory over Jupiter.
Now, Clash are a really interesting team to me, because we've been watching Clash all year, and I say this with love.
Okay.
They're quite inconsistent. They tend to show up and do really, really well in some monthly finals, and then other monthly finals, they won't show up. You know, those times the performance leaves a lot to be desired. What's it going to be today, Trid? Are they going to pick it up and suddenly go all the way, or are they going to fall to Tribe Red, as this match seems to be saying so far?
If I had a coin down, I'd flip it.
Yeah.
I don't have one on me. Not really a cash guy these kind of days.
No.
More contactless as the rest of the world is.
Probably a bit safer right now, yeah.
Probably a lot safer right now, you're absolutely right. But the point still stands, is a bit of a coin flip. What Clash turns up on the day. We'll also add in the caveat, as we have to when we make any assessments. This is online play.
One or more of these teams may suffer some kind of delay, which would affect their performance as well. So you have to bear in mind with all of these matches. But that, to me, looks like a bit of a slambulance with the Mortis variant that we sometimes see.
Yeah, I always love to see it. Mortis is actually a very powerful brawler when used correctly. Difficult to play. But yeah, Mortis can do a lot of work. And Clash has managed to push forward this time. Zulan dealing a lot of damage to Chaos, but Muniz comes in with the heals and is actually going to take out the spike. Mortis falls on the other side. So it is 2v2.
2v2, but they've locked Chaos in the corner right now. He's going to have to play extremely well to get out of this one. The dashing on top of the healing turret will take it out. Doesn't find the kill. But what's really great about Gear playing the Mortis is there are 2 types of sustain for him. He has his own super and Muniz as well. Lots of ways to top off his HP after aggressive dives.
Chaos falls though, and now we're seeing a repeat of the last game. Tribe Red seems to have the control. Muniz getting in the way, but now the minecart is in his way. Chaos appears with his bubble, but can he do anything on his own? Not really.
Not really by himself. He's not got the angles. He needs Guille to be able to get healthy and come up. But look how much damage Guille takes on the entry. The dash away there from the gadget from Max Tyrant. Playing that so well to stay alive.
Chaos, where are you going?
Zulan will be able to take them out. While that's going on though, the more they can force a fight away from the gem spawn, it makes it easier for Muniz to just walk in and grab 3 gems to keep them competitive. But when it comes to the 3v3 and everyone's back, Tri-Red are just winning these duels.
Muniz is slowly but surely gathering those gems, but they need to do more than that. With Guille falling, that's a disaster. It's 2v3. Chaos doing what he can against Corey, Tyrant, and Zulan. But Zulan with the super. Oh, hang on. No, okay. I thought for a second Guille had something going on.
No, it doesn't look like it. 9 gems to 7. Muniz will probably keep hold of theirs, which means that the 10th gem that spawned, they can go and grab that and get out. AC Milan Clash can stay on top of the spawner and try and counter it with the 10th gem themselves. They've got the time to be able to do that. So it doesn't mean the Tri-Red have to go aggressive. They're not finding the kills, but now you've got yourself a 3v2 on the spawner location. They can contest this, take away the redemption, rip the kill, and Tri-Red will close out game number 2.
Again, very dominating performance. I mean, shout out to the Poco in that game, right? We saw some great things there from Muniz. Just always finding himself just about in these safe positions, gathering those gems bit by bit, almost tying up the gem score, but it wasn't quite meant to be. And now Clash have got to be starting to sweat now if they haven't been already.
They're about to be taken to match points foul currently. One more game win here for Tri-Red will net them the second set. And then they are on the home stretch to our semi-finals tomorrow.
It's not where you want to be. Will we see a miraculous comeback from AC Milan Clash? We will see. Obviously, in the last series, we saw Jupiter did get a nice early start. INTZ did make a comeback. Nowhere is it written that you have to have an early lead to win the match. So Clash are still going to be fighting. And I'd love to see the beginnings of a comeback here.
Yep, it's all to play for still. They may be able to come out with the, not quite reverse sweep. We need to be taken to the ultimate point before they come all the way back. They're bringing out Pam of their own now for iChaos. Wants to have a little bit more survivability and sustain in the mid. Corey switched over to the Sprout, keeping Zulan onto the max. As they take control of the mid early, they're going to position Corey fast to get this damage and that super up. Tyrant pushing Milan Clash deep into their own spawn room. And this is a very aggressive turret placement that we've not been able to see so far.
Again, looking good for Tri-Red, isn't it? Aggressive for Tyrant. Tyrant staying alive there. Chaos battling him. Both healing turrets are up, and Chaos is actually going to get the elim there. Just about evading the minecart.
Yeah, that would have taken him to a very dangerous spot if he would have got tanked by the minecart there, pushing out. Corey will keep control of their gems for now. Counter-attack from Zulan. He goes on the aggression with the gadget. Forces them away. Doesn't quite get the isolation onto Guille, but forces them out as more gems are going to be collected towards Tri-Red. This is going to be their 8th just popping out of the spawner. 2 more, and they begin the countdown to their second set win.
Once again, it just all seems to be going their way. Tyrant and Guille trade, and now that is 11 gems for Tribe. All they need to do is back off, and the minecart is helping them do that. If they can deal with Muniz, which as a team they can, things are looking good, and there you have it. Guille does fall to the team.
So Guille actually got caught by the minecart RNG there, split out of the fight. Wasn't able to get in with the rest of the team, so when he enters staggered, there's a little bit of healing that's taken place. They had the Pam healing turret. They were able to force away the additional burst damage that may come in. So the minecart did actually make a difference there at the end, but Tri-Red forces over the match point. They now lead the series 2 sets to nothing.
Yeah, they gotta be feeling good about this. 1 set away from being your 4th semi-finalists, and we are going to move on to Siege on Junk Park in just a few moments. But I think before that, we'll see some stats as usual. Just see how dominating Tri-Red were that game.
So the gem swing was actually heavily favoured in Tri-Red. I can already tell that one because we didn't see a lot of gems go in their favour. Yeah, they've over doubled them. That's fine.
Look at the damage too.
Pretty brutal. Like you said, damage is looking in the double range as well. That's a lot of difference in favor of Tribe Red. And one of the things I'm noticing about the teams that are often dominating so much is we're not seeing in the this series so far, Tribe Red aren't adapting when they don't need to. They're running out with similar compositions when they're winning. It's why you're seeing free picks in a free game set on certain brawlers where they only adapt so slightly, just to make sure they're not leaving themselves vulnerable to a playstyle that their opponents are rolling out with.
Well, here we go. It's time for Siege, Trin. And honestly, anything can happen in Siege. Taking control at the start of the game does make a huge difference. Here we go, though. It's going to be Barley, Sprout, and Spike for Tribe Red versus Alpha, Brock, and Max. Very different